Well, our next guest is a Texas native who has graced the stages here in Nashville, everywhere. Played the CMA Fest, the Grand Ole Opry. Well, tonight, she's going to be celebrating the release of her debut album, Greener, with a big old party here in Nashville. The album, by the way, available this Friday. So happy to have her here on the program, Abbey Cone. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So we're sitting here, we're talking before we went to camera. Texas girl, and I said, we have a studio there. You said, I am very aware of that.
Oh, I didn't know this was on live TV until like 2 seconds ago, and I called my mom and I was like, Mom, I'm on RFD. And in my world, in my family, if I'm on RFD, I've made it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we feel like that too. But your mom, so a big show there. Your family knows Penny Gill?
Yes, I've been on the Penny Gill show before. I love Penny. I love Mike, her husband. Just like a small world. That's awesome.
Yeah. One of our big shows on the weekend, Penny Gilly's show. But Fort Worth, Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
Your family, rodeo family early on, right? When you guys were all young, except for you, was music always your thing?
So I grew up in Argyle, Texas, which I say, my parents live in Fort Worth now. I just say Fort Worth for people who don't know small towns in Texas. But yeah, I'm the baby of 4, and dad's a cowboy, like whole family rodeos. I think I'm scared of horses for some reason. I can be around them. I can lead them. I love them. I think it's because they sense fear every time I get on them and they feel that I'm scared. They get tense. It's something I'd like to work through eventually, but they're just such a big animal, you know? Just so big.
They are a big animal. And you know that if your sister or brother competed, then you've been around them. But it's kind of one of those things. If you're not comfortable, they always say, don't do it. So smart. You, of course, went to music. Very smart. Incredible voice.
The national anthem at the rodeos.
Oh, did so? That's how you broke through. Kind of like a Reba McEntire story, right?
You know.
I love it. Speaking of Reba, let's talk about Reba's buddy, Vince Gill.
Oh,
he has been a champion of yours, hasn't he?
Yes, ma'am. So crazy. The first time I came to Nashville, I was 12, and I saw Vince at the Opry, and that was one of the things that really, like, I had been in singing lessons and stuff before that, and I started singing with a live band in Texas when I was 9, but seeing Vince at the Opry when I was 12 was like this moment where I was like, wow, I like imagined myself up there. And then I met Vince backstage that night. I had a picture of him with him, and almost 13 years, like to the day, he's the one that asked me to make my Opry debut in August of 2023. And I've gotten to write with him, and he's just like, he's like the godfather of Nashville. You know, he offers such good advice. He's such an incredible dad. I'm friends with his daughter, Karina, like just such a sweet family.
He really does take people under his wing, and Amy as well. They're just great people. Not only working with Vince, I'm looking at some of the people you're co-writing with, Jesse Joe Dillon. I mean, incredible talent that has surrounded you, and that says volumes about you.
Yes, ma'am.
Even Matt Carney. I'm a Matt Carney fan.
I know.
So you got to record with Matt as well. It was beautiful.
Thank
the two of you sound so great together.
Thank you. Yeah, I was a huge Matt fan. We're with the same company for distribution, and I was a fan of his before that, but that's kind of how it happened. And I love that song. His voice is so good.
Well, it's super talented, and I know you were just opening up for another favorite of mine, Mr. Stephen Day. So a little bit right. I think everybody has that same reaction, but he's so good. But you really kind of, I feel, country music and the sound of country music production, right? It is broadened. I feel like it's not as specific or narrowed anymore, and I think that really kind of presents a lot of opportunities for you, doesn't it?
I do as well. I feel like country music, although I do think there's merit in people feeling like they are committed to a specific type of production of country music, really, which I think is more about instrumentation. I think country music is mostly about the story. And like that's what country artists have done the best since the beginning, is like telling stories. So I really think it's in the writing. Although I do understand the debate about it. I think it's more about the structure of the song.
Well, speaking of stories, I don't know who broke your heart, but can I say thank you to whoever that guy was? I mean, listen, sometimes it's all about, and I don't want to say the bad guy, but the wrong guy for you.
It's the wrong guy.
And you get some of that material. And boy, video games, I feel like it's also a metaphor as well. This guy's maybe playing games. You just don't know that distance. And I saw where you said if a guy has an Xbox, that is a total red flag. How many guys putting those Xbox right now in the closet, right?
It is for me now. It's funny. I say that at the beginning of my shows, and it always sparks like a debate in the
bet.
crowd. And I'm like, trigger warning. I'm sorry for anyone this offends. It's just a personal opinion at this point.
I love it. Well, the title cut greener. We get to know that you are onto greener pastures.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I think it's so great. I think you speak to such a generation that when you start dating, it's the end of the world. Somebody broke up with me, and you never think you can get over that. They need to play your album. I mean, boy, it is just a wellness check in a way, too, to know that you can really get over it. Coming up, we've got the album.
Yes, ma'am.
Tour dates, you're on tour now.
April 11th, I'm touring with an incredible artist named Fancy Haygood, starting in just a couple weeks. And yeah, I'll be going to kind of like Midwest, Chicago, I don't check the website. I don't know where I'm going. I'll be there though.
Typical artist.
Yeah.
I like that. You're just too busy making the music. That's what we love about you. Abbey Cone, what a pleasure.
Thank you for
having me. Hi to your
me.
entire family there in Texas.
Hi, Mom.
And we thank everybody for working on the Penny Gilly Show too back home.
Yes, ma'am.
A pleasure again. Greener, that is available this Friday wherever you stream your music.